Hey everyone, I know it's been so long. Hi Easton. It has been crazy and I know I keep using that as an excuse, but I have not had a computer to do any editing of any kind and I still don't have a computer. Fortunately, they recovered my hard drive, which is fantastic, and I got all my pictures and everything off of it. But I still don't have a computer. It was just not in the budget to buy a new one. And I got my old one back up and running, but it has no editing programs on it, and it's like XP. It's from like Ancient World. So I'm literally just using it to pay bills. So I really haven't had anything to use to update you guys. And on top of that, all my chips are filled and I had nowhere to put my pictures. So that's kind of where I stand. So I'm going to do a really super quick update on my phone until I can get everything updated. The twins turned 6 months on Wednesday, which is like insane to me. I'll start with me because my update's short. I started back at work 3 weeks ago. I work part-time. I'm like working 20 hours a week. Mostly nights and then one day during the week. 3 weeks ago, I got mastitis and it was really bad. It was really bad. Like, I can't even explain to you how bad. I ended up getting like a skin infection and it was just not fun on the left boobage area. So, I made an executive decision because I couldn't even pump because it was just so incredibly painful. I had like a lesion and a hole, and it was just not fun. So I sat down with my husband and I said, I'm really sad to do this because I loved pumping for them. I know that sounds weird, but it was just a very good feeling that I knew that they were getting my milk. And they were pretty much 100%, 99%, breastfed. I exclusively pumped for 5.5 months. They only got one bottle a day of formula, and that was just so I had an extra bottle the following day, just in case I needed it. If I was going to go out or whatever, it was in there. So they only got one bottle. So they only got 4 ounces of formula a day for a very long time. So I just, I said I gotta hang the pump. And I did. So it took a while. So I'm 3 weeks out and I slowly just weaned myself off after I got mastitis. Of course, when I had mastitis, I was pumping about 50 ounces a day and I quickly dropped to like 20 ounces a day. So I started storing as much as I could. Actually, like 2 weeks before I got mastitis. Actually, a week before I got mastitis, I started freezing as much as I could. So I have enough for 1 bottle a day for the next week for each of them, and then I'm done. I'm completely out. So I think I'm officially done pumping today. I pumped yesterday, once in the morning and once at night, and I only got 2 ounces each time. I have not leaked it all overnight, which is a first. I don't feel the need to pump, so I'm just going to wait throughout the day. If I need to pump, I'll pump. And that's how I'll go about the next few days until I'm officially done. So, yay! I'm excited to have my body back. I'm excited for the twins because I get more time with them. It already feels amazing not have to carry that pump around when we're out. And like we went out all day yesterday and all we had to do was worry about feeding them and I didn't have to worry about me pumping and carrying all that extra luggage. And I got to spend a wonderful day with my family and it was amazing. And there's definitely perks to not having to do it anymore. And they're eating food and there's just, I'm fine. I don't need someone to tell me I should be breastfeeding until 1 year. I just couldn't do it. And going back to work and working in a hospital, it was just hard and I was getting stressed out and I just needed a little bit of sanity back. So, that was supposed to be short, but that's me. So I'm 6 months out. I gained all my weight back. I weigh just as much as I did when I was 9 months pregnant. So we are going to do a cleanse and get this ball rolling and get this weight off. Breastfeeding was not the way to lose weight. In my case, I decided to store every ounce of fat I ever ate. So I am hoping, and I already feel I've already lost 4 pounds since like really stopped pumping. So I think my body is starting to get back to normal. My hormones are kind of a little wacky. So we'll see where that goes. As far as birth control, which could be a whole nother video, I'm not on anything right now. I don't want to put anything in my body. When I was breastfeeding, Huge Sling was my supply. I worked so hard to build it up. And now I feel like my body has been on something for 4 years. Whether it was almost 5 years, whether it was, hi buddy, whether it was hormones to get pregnant, whether it was hormones pregnant, or whether it was postpartum hormones. So I am just ready to be normal. So, hi, sweet pea. So yeah, that's me. The babies are great. They got weighed. She weighs, their 6-month appointment isn't for another 3 weeks, but Ella weighed 14 pounds, 8 ounces, and Easton weighed 15 pounds, 8 ounces. And he was, they're an inch apart in height. He's an inch taller. So they're always a pound and an inch off. So they're doing great. They're eating food. They eat purees. We've tried bread. We're staying away from as much gluten as possible because my husband has celiac and because I have an intolerance. They say to kind of wean that in to see, especially after 6 months. But we've tried gluten-free bread. We've tried regular carrots. We mostly eat purees, but turn 6 months, I think they're ready to start eating some food. So I'm going to try some baby lead weaning into the whole puree thing. And then they get formula. Ella is sitting up on her own. If you put her in a sitting up position, so she stays seated. She rolls over and she's starting to scoot and she can spin herself around to come and find you. Easton is finally holding his head up. He's still not rolling over. He's still not sitting up, but we're working on it. He does have an early intervention appointment in a month, but it's just because he was a preemie and it's just to make sure, but I think he's just a boy and he's lazy. They're really happy babies. They're great. They're great with people and they're great when we're out. And it's just, I couldn't ask for 2 better babies, honestly. They never cry ever, really. When they do, it's frustrating, but I have to remember they don't cry all day long. So for 5 minutes, I can deal with it. Easton is definitely more of the cranky pants. Ella's way laid back. He agrees. They're sleep regressing right now. They've done so well. I told my husband we cannot complain. They have slept through the night since they were born. Just this past week, they've been all over the place. Both of them getting up, waking up, laughing, being awake, not being able to put themselves back to sleep. So we've done a lot of co-sleeping, which, you know what? You can write all the comments you want about that too, but they always go to bed in their crib. And then at 4:30 in the morning, they come into bed with us. And it's mainly me because my husband leaves. But and during the weekends, they come into bed. And it's just something my husband and I love. And I don't want it to end. So I am fine. They don't sleep with us throughout the night. I'm not comfortable with that. But in the morning when I'm half awake and I just want to snuggle, of course they're in bed with us. And it's probably a really bad habit, but I don't care. I don't care. Don't lecture me. It's just what works for us. And yeah. So they're doing great. They're talking. If you can't hear Easton, he's probably talking over me. They talk and they jibber jabber and they're interacting with each other and they're pulling toys from each other. And it's just an amazing thing. Ella can stand up on her own 2 feet and bear weight. Easton, not so much. Hey, buddy. Hey. I will totally go into more in-depth 4, 5, 6 month update, but that's just like the overview. They're doing great and we're doing great. And I'll go show you the babies now so you can see them. Don't mind my very messy house. Say hi. Say hi. I sported a baby mohawk last night, but it flattened out. And here's Miss Elegance. So that's kind of our little mini update. We're all doing well and we're healthy. And I'll get on and do a more in-depth update once I buy a laptop, which hopefully will be soon. And I have been staying up to date with all of you guys. And there's been so many miracles lately in the community, and I'm so excited for all of you. And yeah, I'm watching everything. So it's just a matter of me getting on and vlogging. And I told my husband last night I want to vlog so much more because I feel like I'm missing out on so much. I feel like the past few months I haven't videoed anything. And I feel like I haven't seen my babies grow up. And I went back and I was watching, videos and vlogs that I did at the beginning. And I can't believe it's been 6 months. And 6 months from now, I'll be planning a first birthday party. Or, well, less than that. But in 6 months, we'll be having a first birthday party. So, that's all from us. It was good to see you all, and I hope you're all doing well, and I hope that spring is hopping in your area. We have finally gotten rid of snow and had a few warm days and enjoyed some walks, and I will see you guys soon.